Entertainment TV. Today is the 17th of May 2023. So, the African Development Bank AFDB plans to aid Zimbabwe in raising 3.5 billion US dollar to compensate white farmers evicted from their land more than 2 decades ago as a requirement for the nation's largest creditors to accept a proposed debt clearance program. Akuwumi Adesina, the bank's president, said that they are working with the government to formulate a financial instrument that could leverage the capital markets to fund the compensation without adding a debt to Zimbabwe. According to News 24, he told reporters in the capital Harare on Monday, "We are currently working with the Minister of Finance and the government of Zimbabwe to develop a financial instrument that could potentially be useful. It will help leverage the capital markets to fund the compensation without adding debt to Zimbabwe. The government has missed repayment deadlines for an accord signed in 2020 to compensate white farmers, and discussions with creditors are ongoing after elections later this year. While it initially envisioned paying the farmers over 20 years, that period has now been reduced to a decade, according to Finance Minister Mthuli Ncube. The Southern African nation concluded a fourth round of talks with creditors on Monday on the clearance of 17 billion US dollar it owes to multilateral lenders, including the World Bank and Paris Club. More discussions are planned after elections scheduled for later this year. Zimbabwe implemented a fast-track land reform program in the early 2000s that saw the seizure of land from white farmers and its redistribution to black Zimbabweans. The program was marked by violence and accusations of corruption and mismanagement, with many white farmers evicted without compensation. In 2020, the government signed an agreement to compensate affected white farmers with a 3.5 billion US dollar over 10 years. Although the compensation process has been slow and missed repayment deadlines, the compensation issue is a condition for Zimbabwe's largest creditors to accept a proposed debt clearance program. So guys, that's the latest here. 3.5 billion US dollar can do so much in Zimbabwe panyaya health sector. Tinokwanisa kuva tine hospitals in every province, and people, they really don't have to travel from Mvurwi to Harare Parenyatwa, or from Binga or Bedbridge to Harare Parenyatwa. 3.5 billion US dollar is a lot of money. Ndomari rikunzizoni ifanira kupuwa ma white farmers vakatorwa minda in the early 2000s. And saka imari yekuti African Development Bank AFDB vari kuronga kuti vangakwanisa kubatsira Zimbabwe sei pamari iyoyo ikwanisa kupuwa ma commercial white farmers. Remember kuti in 2020 pakasainwa an accord between the government of Zimbabwe and white farmers vachiti zvoni aiwa tokubhadhara mari muchidimbu makore anoteera, but the government has missed already 2 payments already. Ayafanira kunge vachibhadhara macommercial white farmers. Saka vakadzokara pasi futi mvawavirana vakati okay, we can now only pay you for a period of 10 years. And saka ndo roadmap yapo yekuti within 10 years dziri kuyezo vakwanisa kupuwa mari iyoyo muchidimbu. That's why African Development Bank yakupinda mukati kuti ikwanise kuona kuti vangazvifambisa sei. And so 3.5 billion US dollar is a lot of money that can do wonders in our health sector. For it, because though the most overwhelmed sector at the moment, and vanazhinji vari kufa muzvipatara umu kusina mishonga, kusina manurses, kusina madoctors. We talk of infrastructure, we talk of cancer machine, we talk of zvakasiyana siyana zvikudiwa muzvipatara. So 3.5 billion US dollar can do so much when it comes to nyaya yokuvandudza upenyu hwevanhu in Zimbabwe. Other than to pay rungu vakatorerwa minda. Yes, they need compensation, but I don't think we need to do it now. We have other pressing matters that really needs attention. Munozona say, in the comment section. This is daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Mail and Entertainment TV. Remember to like, share, comment, and follow, and turn on the notification bell. Bless up.